Mark's waking up. We turn the lights on and Mark comes alive on this show.
It's just literally, they say flick the switch, and it just happened.
You are exhausted these days.
You know what? We're just, we're rolling with the new times here in 2021, and we're having a lot of fun doing it. It's been a very humbling experience cooking everything in my kitchen again. So.
Yes. And we're glad that Bistro is robust and good.
We're on fire.
We are on fire. Lots of parties.
On fire. Downtown's on fire. Concerts. Our dear friend Eric Ryan is killing it with the concert layout. So it's just been great to see Youngstown almost back to its normal self.
Yes, and hopefully we will continue to do that.
Yes.
So everybody's got to do their job and their part, though. That's for sure. Anyway, oh gosh. Gigantic sandwiches. You know how jealous Michael is that he's not here right now?
Well, you know what, Michael? You miss the good stuff sometimes, buddy.
And this was my bright idea.
Well, it was both of our bright ideas. Right. Yours first. I said, okay, great.
Let's do it.
You know, I've been blessed to travel this great country of ours and see a lot of great sandwiches.
All right, so we are going to go to the other side of the East Coast.
We're going East Coast.
Yeah, big time.
We're going East Coast, and we're going to one of my favorite places to have a sandwich, and it's inside of the Reading Terminal. If you're ever in Philadelphia to see our great city of love, please stop off at the Reading Terminal because it's a food market like you can't believe. Just unbelievable. And Philly's got its flavor to it.
Yes, they do.
You know what I mean? So Dinnick's is one of the great sandwich stories of Philadelphia, and it's just really a take on your favorite sandwich in a different way.
My favorite sandwich growing up, and he knows this because he's had to make them for me over the years when I couldn't get them, but a Chicago beef sandwich from Portillo's, and there's a certain way to order it, and there's a bunch of questions they ask you, which you were going through this, and I was like,
it's the same kind of thing, So this is a roast pork sandwich. So we're going to take whatever your favorite cut of pork is, whether it's a shoulder, whether it's a butt, whether it's a loin. You're going to rub it down with salt, garlic, pepper, olive oil. You're going to sear it real nice, and then you're going to put it into a pot with some white wine, some rosemary, some thyme, some bay leaves, a lot of garlic, and mirepoix, celery, onions, and carrot, and just let that roast till it gets happy and tender.
Okay.
And then we're going to pull that roast out of the jus, and we've already done this.
Right.
So we're going to pull that out, and so we're going to pull our roast out, and then you let it get cold so you can slice it.
Okay.
First off, whenever you cook any kind of meat, you want to let it rest between 10 and 20 minutes because you want to let that, when you roast meat, the blood pushes out of it and the juices push out. So when it's really, really hot. So when you let it cool, those juices come back into it.
That's what we want.
That's what we want. So if you've ever cut into a turkey early at Thanksgiving and all the juices came right out and you're like, oh
no,
my turkey's dry. That's why. You got to let it rest.
Mark, this smells amazing.
Doesn't it smell amazing? So what we do is we take that and then we let it cool, and then we shave it down real thin. Because the thin, it's really, really tender because we want it to be thin, because now we're going to take that beautiful roast pork and we're going to put it in all those juices from the cooking juices. And that's just going to get it really, see how happy it's getting? The steam coming off that, and you've got your beautiful sachet of herbs and your bay leaves in there. So we're just letting that get really...
So this is Philadelphia, huh?
This is...
I've never been to Philadelphia.
Never, what?
I know, I didn't want to say
How's that possible?
I know.
Well, we're all going to have to go on a little road trip. I have a ton
of
friends. My dear friend Keith Taylor from the Food Network, who we did battle with on Guys Grocery Games,
that's right.
has his place there. So a lot of great friends in Philadelphia. So anyway, so now we're just going to let that get nice and warm and happy. Now comes to the order part. You get your hoagie roll.
Okay, that's the roll.
And then they're going to tell you, with or without.
With.
So you want it with stinky provolone.
I do.
So we want Christmas provolone, and then they say, do you want to step it up even one more level?
Yes.
So what we do is we have here, and I sauteed this off earlier, and some garlic and some olive oil. This is you can either use broccoli or broccoli rabe.
Okay.
Some people, I like the broccoli rabe. I grew up with it. It's bitter, so I really, really like that flavor. Spice it up with a little bit of chili flakes and some roasted garlic, and I think that's wonderful. So I'm going to start building yours, and you're with. Now, the third thing is, you want to dip.
Yes, I always do the dip.
So you want the dip. So you want the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I do.
So we're just, look at that, Lauren.
That is so
How happy is that? And you want to get some of those juices on the inside, too.
Yeah, that's what makes the bread super good.
That's what makes the bread super good. So now we're going to take it, and we're just going to flip it in there and let it get happy. Let it get juicy and soppy. We're going to put it right here on your board, just like that. Look at that. Is that crazy?
I want
garlic cloves?
I want all of it.
You want the works.
I want all of it.
The garlic cloves, the broccoli rabe.
You know Sabina's standing by waiting.
I know.
She's just waiting.
And now, I mean, this sandwich just needs it. This provolone, I mean, my godfather, my Uncle Pete Cicero growing up, we used to get this at Cicero's all the time. The Christmas provolone is what I like to call it.
Why do you call it Christmas provolone? Because you used to get it
Because that's the only time we really had it.
Oh.
Because this is the special. This is the Orecchio. So this is the really, really good stuff. Now look at that sandwich.
Look at this.
You want me to cut it for you?
Yes,
or are you just
please. I'm just gonna like look.
Go for it. I'm gonna build another.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna cut it.
All right, you cut it.
Okay. Because it's gonna be a little messy, and you know that. But you're okay with messy. You get that. I'm gonna build another one while you're biting into that.
Okay.
And I just think this is one of the better sandwiches ever created for this world.
I don't know which way to go. I'm gonna go this way. Mark.
Is it a masterpiece?
I'm gonna need a bib, but this is so good.
Who cares about the bib? Who cares about
This
the
is
bib?
so good.
I
Coming
mean,
up
just
next,
all that good succulent roast pork.
Coming up next, you're gonna do a couple other sandwiches for us, right?
Central Market,
Okay.
New Orleans, Nolans, one of my
Gotta do
favorite
that.
cities. Got to do the classic muffalata.
And then the club that's here,
The club that's here, our own Saratoga Club.
which is named after the hotel in New York.
Exactly.
See, I listen when he talks, I promise. Mark, this is outstanding.
Thank you.
It's ripping.
I don't think a mop bean is going to help you with this.
Fine. Hey there! All right, more sandwiches, Mark.
Do you recover from the Dennick's pork sandwich?
Well, Sabina's eating the rest of mine like it's her job. We'll put a picture up, Ron. Remind me to send you a picture.
Now that is a sandwich where it's kind of like Portillo's. You almost have to do the step back.
You have to do this and then just
You have
get
to do the
after
step
it.
back. So now
Nonetheless,
we're going down to one of my other favorite food cities, a little city called New Orleans.
Very nice.
So New Orleans has this little store down there called Central Market.
Okay.
Central Market back in the 1920s, immigrants from Sicily came over, they brought the bread. This isn't exactly the muffalata bread, but we're using our focaccia.
Yes.
So it's supposed to have semolina and sesame seeds on top.
Okay.
So really,
That's
really
okay.
great. That's okay.
That's all
so
right.
we take our famous focaccia that Matt makes, and we love it. So we're just gonna rip off the top. We hold that out a little bit. Always me, a little olive oil. You know me. I love the
That's
olive
how
oil.
he makes it happy.
Well, olive oil, it's just like Julia Child with butter. Everything's better with it. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is, and this is the thing here, feel that, how
It's
thin
like
that is.
Paper thin.
You want that paper thin mortadella,
Okay.
because that way you can feel the fat and it dissolves on your palate. You know what I mean? So we're take that, and then I'm gonna line you up
With some
after I'm done
cheese?
with this, and then you're gonna go around the horn
Okay.
with that. But I'm gonna stack this thing high, look at it. Why not?
Gigantic sandwiches, as promised.
Gigantic sandwiches, look at that
Look at
mortadella
how
with the
beautiful.
pistachios in it too.
Oh, how nice.
Now, you know, you could put
Okay.
capicola on this, you could put prosciutto on this, you could put something called prosciutto cotto, which is cooked prosciutto. A
Okay, is that good?
couple more, why
All
not?
right. Do a
I mean,
little
look,
bit
you
more.
need a Lipitor pill to eat this sandwich anyway, so you may as well go all out. Now we are going to add on the Genoa
Well
salami.
said.
We're going to add on the Genoa salami, and I'm just going to turn that like this. Look at that. And this is going to be,
This is
like,
super thin too.
this
Look
is,
at that.
it has to be. It has
like
to
you
be.
can see through it.
So when you eat this, it's beautiful the way it melts.
Wow.
So we're just building these layers of love, love, love. And then now the biggest key to this thing, besides the bread, besides everything else, is the olive salad. Very, very important you have the olive salad. If you don't have olive salad, you can use jardinera. So
Okay.
you can use whatever you like.
So is
Pickled
this
vegetables,
is it
though.
spicy or
It
just
can be
tangy?
spicy. So that's the thing. Do we want to kick it up, Papa style?
Always.
We're going to cook it up Papa style.
Yes.
Put a lot more of that right here in the middle.
Okay.
And that way we're going to have this like dome. So flip it. Remember the scallions? Pretend it's scallions. Okay? Get it on there.
Really?
Go ahead. The more the better.
I feel like that's too much.
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
And now we're going to take my dad's, my
Remember the
brother's peppers,
scallions?
my brother Jeffrey's, Papa Canzonetta's peppers, just to make that a little spicy. And oh my Lord, look at that. And we're just going to flip this on top, like so. And we're going to take my knife and wait till you see the inside of the layers of this thing.
This is how you build a sandwich.
Oh, look at that, guys.
Mark,
Look at that.
that is that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
Well, now you got to take a bite and I got to take a bite. Okay, here we go.
All right, you ready
You
for
ready?
this one?
Muffalata.
Muffalata.
Central Market, New Orleans. Heaven.
It's so good.
Live, love, laugh. and eat these sandwiches.
The Saratoga Club that is on the bistro menu.
It's a fantastic sandwich. It really, really is. All the different textures, flavors.
I'm going to start with this bread because
the jalapeno cheddar bread from Mike, the bread chef, amazing. Then we're going to put down some Swiss cheese, some Gruyere cheese. And then I put down mashed avocado aioli, which is really, really a great thing to start this process. Then we have our house smoked turkey breast that we do in-house.
I was just watching Jeff cut it up back there.
I know. Why don't you hit me with like 4 slices of the tomatoes right there. I think that'll be awesome. And then on the next level, we're gonna put our house-made green mustard. So just a nice coating of that. Boom. And I'm gonna put some on the top too because it doesn't season itself. And then we have this beautiful thick cut maple bacon.
Ooh, baby.
And we gotta have plenty of bacon because that bacon just makes everything better. Then of course, this beautiful living greens lettuce, this Cleveland crisp lettuce. So look at this already. Take that, we're gonna put it on top of that. And then like this, boom. Then we're gonna hold it together with these big picks. But this club sandwich is one of our best-selling sandwiches
really is.
here at the bistro. It's amazing. Again, the Saratoga Hotel in New York. This is my twist on that amazing sandwich. And then good, it's all about the unveil. Look at that.
It is. I feel like I need to take a picture of this and post it on your Instagram page.
I think
so I'm not even gonna eat it.
But that's a sandwich.
That is a sandwich.
When you go out to eat, you want to get a sandwich like that. You want me to cut you a smaller piece so you can have a bite?
Well,
or are you gonna go in for the whole thing?
No, cut a piece.
Okay.
Cut it for sure. Oh yeah.
There
one
you
bite
go.
of that's not gonna kill me.
I'll have one bite too.
Okay.
Here we go.
Ready?
Saratoga Club. Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm. It's perfect, Mark.
All the flavors.
All the flavors. Let's send it out to, I'm in Julie's Farm Market, where the sunflowers are as big as your head.
I want some of those for my house.
They're great.